Childhood friends killed on the way to a music performance. It's going on 12 years since someone murdered Antonio Brown Jr. and Greg Bryant on Washburn Street. To this day, no one has been charged in this case. The Escambia County Sheriff's Office says they have tips, but they need more. WEAR's Samantha Serban joins us from outside the Sheriff's Office. And Samantha, family members, they're making a new plea as they wait now more than a decade for answers.
Sue, Antonio Brown Jr.'s sister tells me she speaks not only for their family, but for Greg Bryant's too, who has never spoken out publicly about his death. She says so many people want to know why these two were gunned down outside her brother's home.
It's hard. It's just like it happened yesterday.
For Linda Beasley, coming to Washburn Street isn't easy.
It's too many memories. Too many memories.
But it's where she wanted to meet to talk about her baby brother. 4,129 days have passed since Antonio Brown Jr. and his friend Greg Bryant were murdered here.
Lots of people that need closure, that are hurting, including his kids. He has 12 kids that, left behind without a father. And that was, heartless for somebody to do that.
There is no statute of limitations on murder. They literally think they've gotten away with murder. But we're not ever gonna quit looking for them.
It was October 25th, 2013. Bryant, visiting from North Carolina, had recently landed a record deal and came to Pensacola to perform with his friend.
He always promised my brother that once he got this record deal, he was coming to get my brother, and that's what he did.
The two were heading down the road to rap together, not even off Brown Street, when they were ambushed.
Apparently, someone was close by when I in the vehicle or having conversations with them, from what we can determine, and they were both shot.
Escambia County cold case investigator James Larry Holt Jr. says this was not a drive-by and it was not random.
It was more of an intimate type issue. We have significant leads as to who we believe is likely responsible.
The problem is,
I guess they have had anonymous calls,
It's still too big of a pool to bring prosecution.
Which angers not only the family, but Hall too.
Because it can become frustrating to know and then not have enough to get it over the finish line.
Hall says that's where the community has to step up. While calling in tips is great, they need more in order to get the person or people responsible off the street.
The truth of the matter is, it's going to take people with courage to stand up and be willing to go into a courtroom and swear to the facts.
And just like he knows what they need, he knows why they have trouble getting it.
These people are creating terror and havoc in neighborhoods, and they are keeping the people who know the answers from telling us because they fear retaliation. They fear that something's going to happen to them or their families.
As Hall continues down every available avenue for justice, Beasley believes someday it'll come full circle. She tells me no length of time will change her faith in the process. I
would never lose hope. I believe in the Lord. I believe in the Lord. And it's gonna happen one day. I may not be here, but it's gonna happen. But long as I'm here, I'm gonna fight to get closure. I'm gonna do that. I would never lose hope.
In cases like this, time both helps and hurts detectives. It helps in that they're able to retest evidence with new technology in hopes of breaking some new ground on the case. But at the same time, people forget important details, and that can make prosecuting someone harder if someone is connected to the crime. If you have any information about the deaths of Antonio Brown Jr. and Greg Bryant, call the Escambia County Sheriff's Office. Live in Escambia County, Samantha Serban, WEAR News.